Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Ascension runs in Slay the Spire. We're going to be playing the Defect today. For my money, I actually think Defect is the most fun Ascension character right now. Admittedly, I've arbitrarily decided that the only run you can play as the Silent is Shiv meta, so maybe I'm hindering myself there. But the Ironclad, a little fuzzy. It feels like the Defect, you can roll a few different archetypes, so I'm cool with it. I like this. I like this, but I really like this. Never mind, I hate it. So we got a potion, 50 gold, max HP up by 5, an upgraded defend, and we get to obtain a card. I'm going to obtain Cold Snap. It does give us a start towards a potential Frost build, but it definitely wasn't. I mean, I don't know if I'd say that it's worth Cracked Core. Let's put it that way. Remember, you gotta kill this guy quickly. I think this might be an okay time to overinvest. Oh, we take no damage because of the frost anyway. Well, hit you with another Cold Snap. Of course. I think this is, I mean, I don't think we're screwed just based on getting Tiny House. I have heard people describe it as the least good boss relic. I disagree, but I also understand where you're coming from. I disagree because I think, like, it has no way to really be negative. I'm going to go for some more Frost for now. The only reason it's negative is because it's not good. Like, it's not a market improvement, I guess is what I mean to say when I say that. Dude, this is painful. I think I'll do this first. Maybe that was a little overly, a little too slow would be a good way to describe it. It's okay, though. We're going to get there. I want to pop these regen potions. What I'm trying to get at, I guess, is that I genuinely think some of the boss items can be bad. They can be good, but they also could be bad. So we're going to grab a Rebound. I just want to fill the deck with some stuff that actually does damage first. I think that's very understandable and advisable. We want to kill this guy pretty quickly as well. So we're bringing that defend back. I'm just thinking we're probably going to draw dual cast. And if we draw dual cast in a strike, he's dead. So why take damage we don't have to take? I really like Ball Lightning. Okay, I think we got a nice little suite of early game cards that we can kind of, you know, hang our hat on. That we can make something out of this run. We're definitely not even close to being there yet. We get a free relic for losing 1 regen potion, which is great value. Dude, I cannot do left path. I would love to. It's just way, way, way too dicey. So what do we like? Getting Zap to cost 0, so we can rebound it. I like that a lot. I don't like this start at all. So what we're trying to do, I suppose, is get a bunch of frost orbs up as quickly as possible. Like, we can't even play Zap here unless we want to wake him up. Yeah, I think we're gonna draw 3 attacks, 3 good attacks next turn. So let's hang our head on that. And that's where we're gonna get started. I chose to channel a Frost Orb instead, just to give us that passive block. I think it'll be worth something. You know what? I love it. Rebound, Zap, Strike, good defend. We're going to take 5 damage. That's nothing. Zap again. You know what? A dual cast here I think is fine, but let's Cold Snap first and then dual cast after. We're going to take 13 damage this time, which is a little bit more considerable, but we're also, like, getting way out in front of this guy. He's only going to have 14 health left. We need to do 8 damage. He is dead. That was a very, very good fight. Maw Bank, pretty acceptable. And honestly, an early genetic algorithm is a card that I really, really like. It's like an exhaustible block, but hopefully a good exhaustible block. It's a very convoluted way to get to 10 block. This is a terrible fight. I hate these guys. Sorry, I didn't mean to be so negative, but we're gonna start, you know, taking a balanced approach so far. Taking another 10 damage. Doesn't really feel as balanced as I'd like, I guess, but probably should have focused on this guy first. Alright, fair enough, you know. You've made your point. 8 damage. Let's get that out there. I have to hit you for 14. Do it that way. So then we got 4 block up there. We're up to 9 block, taking 3 damage. Okay, I mean, we've taken hits here. It is what it is. What we'd really like to do is kill him. Not even worry about what happens next. I was actually going to say self-repair is like a must-have. I will put that in any defect deck 100% of the time. I hate you. But simultaneously, I know, by the way, you're like, why don't you get that genetic algorithm out there? Why don't you mind your own friggin' business? Okay? I'm just kidding. That was rude. Good. Well, it's unfortunate. I want to play it, but we haven't had too many opportunities to enjoy playing something for 1 block. And that's just the darn truth. We need to stabilize. We're in a very not great spot. You know what? Play. Oh, you could have zapped him, dude. Play the long con on this one. He's doing 13 damage. What's the long con good for? Taking no damage and very, very, very slowly killing this guy. 6. We're taking 3 damage as a result of this. Still. This deck seems terrible, but I still, in my heart of hearts, I have the belief that there is a shell of a deck that can work. Thankfully, we're not dying immediately. It's great news. We are taking 8 damage. Not really where I thought I would be right now, but I think you're dead. Yeah, you are dead. Didn't get to play self-repair, but we didn't have any other option, like literally. Oh, this is very not good. You need to take 20 damage. I cannot get there. What I can do is come pretty close to ruining your whole friggin' life. And hopefully kill you before I kill this guy. It's 3 block. Okay, we're gonna take 2 damage. I think this is okay. But rest assured, like, I'm not necessarily thrilled with where we stand here at 14 HP. I'm taking 2. And that might be an extreme overpayment. Or overcommitment, maybe. We could buy things here. Do we really want to? I'm going to try to make Mob Bank work for us. Alright, so if we survive the first floor, who knows what kind of world we could be in store for. As of right now, I'm not feeling too bad. Sure, 3 slimes, it's not ideal. We really want to split this guy as soon as possible, but we'll play self-repair just to get, just to exhaust it more or less. It's basically as good as a slime right now. Well, he is not going to split, for the record. I think we take 28 damage and just try to get this guy as close as possible to breaking. 24 damage, I should say. Are we going to break him this turn? I think we should try not to, as ridiculous as that sounds. But if I even play the zap, it'll break you. You know what? It's so unbelievably unnecessarily risky. We're going to get 3 extra slimes as a result. I guess we break him now. 62. Man, I think that extra turn almost certainly did more harm than good. Good pen nib, though. And we got the slimes out of our deck in an opportune amount of timing. So I'm not feeling too terrible just yet. Not a whole lot we can do about that, unfortunately. You know, there you go. They all missed you, so we can continue to focus on you. You're still doing 12 damage, huh? It's okay. We're going to take 5. This one is cursed from the get-go. I think we are immediately already dead, but we'll try to put up enough block here to save us. 6 damage each. We're not killing anything. Unless, even if both... I'm pretty sure we just died. No, we're going to have 2 HP. That's terrible. Well. Oh, they laughed to hide the pain. Okay. Laugh the pain away. No, we're dead as heck. Alright, at least we got to the boss. Let's give this one another try. Continue. Main menus. Not a good start. I'm not blaming it all on Tiny House, but maybe a little. Let's try it again. Birdcage. Wow. Alright, well, we're starting with the world's thinnest deck, so every card we add matters that much more. We get dual cast faster. That's a lot of damage on turn 1, though. I don't know how to feel about this. Because I don't traditionally roll... Oh, let's go. Because I don't traditionally roll thin decks, being down to 9 cards, if I'm being honest, doesn't even seem like an advantage. By the way, why not attack? Well, I think... Never mind, I am an idiot because of the weakness, but optically it came out to the same number of turns. I still like that ball lightning, I have to confess. I was thinking about Sweeping Beam as well. Which is a card with a certain amount of, you know, crowd control. You draw a card out of it. I guess in the end I just have to reconcile that, you know, whatever we put in our deck is going to be slightly better. Like, every card is better based on the fact that we have less cards clogging up the lanes right now. I think a Go for the Eyes can work. I don't have an archetype in mind yet. Obviously, like, I like the all-for-one build when we get to it. I like the power build, but if I'm being honest with you, but also with myself, most of my defect victories, at least on video, have come from situations where we basically got carried by that opening game choice. Leap is pretty good, but I kind of like defrag when we've got so much lightning, and it keeps the power deck open to us. You know what? No, I don't want the 30% extra gold with a cost associated with it, sir. I'm gonna go for 2 focus. That could be 6 extra damage per turn passively. I can live with that. I can live with that too. But this is like, it's a heavyweight fight. We're just gonna be punching. We have to play this. I don't like playing a skill, but it helps us get the extra value out of the focus. Not to mention, if we draw dual cast again, we probably got him. Yeah, we got him. Really good fight. Very happy with that. The boot, not super invested. I think we'll skip these. Alright, we got something. We got some momentum. We're not doing that badly. Do you try to stop this guy from stealing your gold? I guess you'd probably start by going for him. Wish there was any reason at all to play dual cast, but so be it, I suppose. Yeah, you're just gonna keep attacking, huh? Try it like that. You should stop attacking on this turn. Never mind. My bad. 16. Well, I'm getting ready for dual cast to come around. I love that. Love that. 5 damage, huh? Gotta hate that. Start here. Love it. Daddy's back. We're gonna be at 12 HP, so we'd prefer not to fight more elites. I mean, this went worse than our elite fight, which is kind of embarrassing. But I see the archetype for the deck right now. Give me that early genetic. Art of War, I find pretty bad for the most part. Hate this guy. 9. Okay. You know what? We get up to 10. Bet you didn't expect that to happen. We also got genetic out there, although it had to be Subsidized. I can't afford to take damage. This is the best dex potion I've ever used in my entire life as far as I'm concerned. As long as we play defrag and block, we will beat all of these enemies. Bosses, maybe a different story. He's dead. But all the enemies are done. As long as our HP holds as well. We don't have a power focus, but we don't not have a power focus. So let's take static discharge, and I firmly believe that there is a small chance we can make this happen. Really was hoping it wouldn't be these guys, but maybe we can make it tick. You know we're going to get hit immediately, but you know what, if anything, at least that allows us to get static discharge to come out and have some value. We really, really want to play defrag after that. You have to keep yourself alive, like, and this is way better than a strike because it's 5 damage per turn, not to mention the evoke damage. All right, we can play 2 defends. I think that's a very shrewd maneuver. These guys will be dead pretty soon and we'll be able to rest again, as long as we, like, this turn's pretty important. You're doing 17 damage, I have 19 HP. Alright, that's fine. I'm not even concerned in the slightest. I think it's, by the way, you might think I'm, like, mad about it, but I'm not mad about it. I think it's, like, super cool that we almost died just because all of them got hurt exactly the same amount. I think that owns. So up to 26 HP. What are we going to do with such a benevolent bounty? I haven't decided yet. Well, we will certainly play Leap. I think that's the right play. I hate not getting defrag out there right off the bat, but I love to watch you leap. Well, we're going to have 3 HP, which, again, I can't describe it in any other words except to say that it rules. Essence of Steel may well save our lives. We're going to have 27 HP for this fight. Well, that is a pickle. How much damage? You do damage based on my HP, I was just going to say. So we're actually not quite as screwed as it would otherwise look. 13, 18. Your boy has done the mathematics correctly. I'm not saying we're set, but this is almost certainly the most benevolent boss we could ever fight in this unique situation. So keep that orb up there, Daddy. You had 1 extra energy! 12 damage. 13 block. How do you feel about that? Starting to chew. Starting to chew that HP up there. Just remember, the burns never leave your deck. No damage taken. Still chewing. Slowly but surely, the chew's going. I don't want to take damage from this burn. Don't be foolish. He's getting around, though. That's 16. Okay, we can weaken him, thankfully. That's 12. No damage taken, but we're playing our hand out anyway. The amount of weakness we're getting is, like, disgusting. I love it. I'm very worried about what happens when we get 1,000 burns in our deck. Oh, you're doing 30 damage this turn, huh? We can stop you. I mean, we already don't have to worry about being lethaled, but we're going to take 6... Well, we're going to take 18 damage. Also, output a decent amount. I got to hit you for 13 and not die myself to burns. That'll work. Alright, we lived. This run is not cursed from the get-go. There's a chance. You gotta seek. I think in a 16-card deck, you gotta take Sozu. Alright, we're still looking for some Wombus. We do not have any Wombus yet. Wombus is a guy who thinks he's fly, also known as a Busta. 10 damage. You know what? Go ahead and hit me for 1. Never mind. The only problem with genetic algorithm... This is painful. The only problem with genetic algorithm is that it's exhaustible. So the first time you use it... Oh, this is gonna hurt like the dickens, man. The first time you use it is gone until your next bit of combat. Maybe this run is completely cursed. There's no way we could... I mean, I guess with the spoon relic, we could avoid exhausting it, but... Not really. Like, not likely, I guess. This guy's dead. We did lose 35 HP, roughly, in the process. I'm not just saying it because it makes the magic number. We're gonna have to spend here. I'm gonna desecrate it, and then I'm gonna do that. Spoon man. I have to take some heals as far as I'm concerned as well. Give me a hologram too. Hey, you know, it's more blocks. Worst case scenario, more blocks. Transform a card. Dude, take one of these basic strikes. Becomes a turbo. I'm not too mad about it. Forced to rest. Alright, now we get into the real meat and or potatoes. Let's see how we do. We could die right here. If we do, am I going to be mad? Yes, I'll be mostly, like, furious, to be honest. But, like, it'll be the end of the episode and a return to form in the worst way possible. I do want Static Discharge out there. Simultaneously, like... Oh, it didn't exhaust. Let's hear it. I also want to, like, not die. I think it's, like, a pretty big part of my general ethos here is, like, if I could avoid death. Not, like, permanently, like some kind of weirdo in a movie or something like that. We're going to take 35 damage exactly. And we're going to die. You know what? Cursed Slay the Spire run, but your boy tried. That's 2 bad runs. We're going back around to the Ironclad next time. Gotta get my head back in the game. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps us a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. See ya! See ya. See ya. Recording. Stop. Yep. See ya.